Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm going live. I'm going to make apple dumplings an easy way with soda. I'm gonna melt butter, and before I went on, I already peeled some apples and cut them into 16 pieces. I don't know. So I'm going to use these freezer crescent rolls today, and each package has 8. So I'm going to use 2 packages, and let's see. Anyway, they're really yummy. I can't tell you. I did make these the other week, and I decided I wanted to make them again. So I got my crescent roll. So I'm gonna open one here, get it separated. So you take one crescent roll, you put an apple, why do I think I missed a step? I think I did. Hang on one second. I think I need to. Yeah, I kind of have to butter the dish. Oops. So, butter the dish real quick. A 9x13, a nice size baking dish. So I'm buttering the dish. And while I'm talking to you, I'm actually melting butter. 2 sticks of butter. So we gotta melt 2 sticks of butter for this. Okay, so we buttered the dish. And I'm gonna I wrapped 1 apple, I'm gonna put them in there. You can, however you can get them in to make them pretty, because you know, we wanna be able to use this, serve dessert. It's an awesome dessert when people come over. If they like apples, pie, they will love this. So my butter is pretty much melted, so I'm gonna turn it off. I'll turn it back on in a minute, and you'll see what I'm gonna do with the butter. 16 pieces of apple, we wrap them. And we put them in the dish, arrange them nicely. How is everybody today? I know up here in Northern California where I am, it's kind of really smoky. There's no fires near me today. There has been all week. But one fire, pretty sure is almost out. But another one started, and I think that's the one that's the bugaboo right now. And we also could be getting smoke from Oregon. But yeah, it's really smoky. Okay, so I'm wrapping these up. This is so good. I promise you. You might have seen these on the internet, or versions of them. I like cinnamon. So I sprinkled cinnamon on my apples, and when I cut them up. So I'm wrapping them in cinnamon. It was in the crescent rolls. And I'm gonna open the second package here and wrap those up. And then I'm going to take, after I get them all wrapped up, I'm gonna take 1.5 cups of sugar. And I'm just gonna put it in and show it to the butter, basically, because I want it to stay nice and thick. I don't want it to melt. You want to have a nice thick syrup. And then we're gonna sprinkle it with cinnamon and pour something else over them. And it's even gonna make it better, if you can imagine. I got 2 here. Don't worry if you tear them apart wrong. They're gonna bake, and they're gonna bake all back together. It's okay. So what is everybody doing today? Are we having fun? I think I asked that, but I don't know. Let's see. It's been really hot. Today it's cooled off. Yesterday it wasn't too bad either. But I know to the south of us there's a big fire. To the west of us there's a pretty good sized fire. You can probably hear that in my voice. All the smoke is getting to me. So usually you would serve these later after you bake them for 40 minutes in an oven, a 350 oven for 40 minutes. Then you'd want to serve them warm. So you serve them warm with ice cream or whipping cream. Yum. So 16 pieces of apple. And you put them in here. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? All right, so now they're in. Now, for the next fun part. Okay, so I have my 1.5 measuring cups. My butter is just about melted. It's not quite. So I'm going to turn that back on low. I'm going to put a cup of sugar in the cup. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that, but it is really going. So I'm going to turn it off. It's melted. And another 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay, so yes, it's a lot of sugar. I'm going to put the sugar in, the butter, the heat's off. I'm going to add a splash or 2 of vanilla, so like a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. And then you just give it just a couple stirs. Not a whole lot because we want it to be nice and we don't want that sugar to melt. We want it to be lumpy and syrupy. So now you got the 2 sticks of butter and the sugar. And I'm going to pour it out. See how syrupy it gets? Yum! It's going to make such a nice caramel on top of these apples. Move some of the butter. Okay. We got that. You think I'm done? I'm not. I'm going to get, I want about 7 ounces of lemon lime soda. This glass is about 7 ounces. So 7 to 8 ounces of soda. You kind of pour it in this on the side, on down. So it's really juicy and you're like, how is that gonna soak in? Trust me, it does. And then I'm gonna put cinnamon over the top. Yes, I already put cinnamon on the apples, but I like cinnamon, so cinnamon over the top. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you like cinnamon, you add more. If you don't put as much. And now I'm gonna put it in the oven, and then I will be back and bring a picture and put it on here for my little cooking in the country people. All right, thank you guys for watching. If you didn't catch it now, catch me on the replay. Be sure to like this video so it can be shown more. And you can catch me on YouTube as well. And it's still Cooking in the Country with Linda. Thank you. Have fun.